stream elements. CyberAxe is now live. Streaming Minecraft. It's my birthday, smokin' and chillin' in Minecraft. Moldy Cascade. What is going on?
Not much. How's it going? Got all my witches. How many witches
Moldy
does it
Cascade.
take?
I am terrified.
Right? How many witches does it take to put out a tornado? The tornado's not killing them fast enough. I need to turn up the damage it's doing. Let's see, I need to have a little bit more stuff flying around. I need to change the animation of the stuff that's flying around as well. So like the sheep and the cow when they're flying around in the air. I think I want to have them spin or rotate or something.
Moldy Cascade. Is this a cutscene?
No, man, this is in Bedrock, Minecraft.
Moldy Cascade. I know, but you said it like a cutscene.
Oh, no, those are just things I want to add to it. Yeah, it's coming out really good. Other than I need it to kill, it's spawning too many entities, but it's all good. Oh, there's another one over there. You can see it lifting him up. Kind of surprised the volcano stopped. I'm not sure why that stopped. We should get another tornado touching down here in just a minute once this one peters out. I would think that, oh wow, I think that they would have more fall damage too. The witches can take a lot of damage. Might have to have the knockback do a little more damage. I love that the witches think that they can take down the tornado. That's such a cool
Moldy
concept.
cascade. Looks like it's summoning something.
Yeah, the tornado right now is summoning the sheep and the witches and all of that, so it can throw them around. Once I have the tornado moving by itself, then I won't have it do that, but it's too destructive to have it just moving around in my development world. I made it to where it's going to pick up entities and throw them and break soft blocks and stuff. So say you make a house out of wood or logs, it's going to destroy those. Same thing with, like, if it goes through a forest, it's going to break all the leaves and the trees and branches and stuff. So to test it, I just have the tornado spawning like it spawned that creeper, and then it will throw it away here in a minute. I just needed to do more damage. Like right there, it should kill the creeper when it lands, but it's fun to watch. It just becomes a bigger and bigger army. Oh, it's petering out. They all go to attack. That's awesome. It's funny though, because once they'll attack each other too. So if one of them hits the other one, especially with that splash damage, then they'll all start attacking each other. Let's see what Discord has to say. It'd be interesting to do full voiceovers for the villagers, so they actually talk. I bet that drives so many Minecrafters crazy to hear the villagers talking. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Rebel Strike 2721. THX for your help, dude.
Yeah, thanks, man. You are welcome for the help. This is what I was working on this week, is a tornado
Rebel
on the
Strike
left.
2721. You're a great guy and I'm happy there's still people like you out there.
Yeah, thank you. I sure try. It's crazy how hard it is to make a living being a good guy. I think I'm right on the viewable edge of They've got
Rebel
so
Strike
many
2721. I was gonna say I see your name so much in that Blockbench Discord server, hahaha.
Yeah, that's kind of my place to live. You could probably say I'm married to it at this point. I replaced Blockbench with my wife. It's a lot less drama. But that's kind of my primary place to hang out.
Rebel Strike
virtually.
2721. LOL facts.
I kind of don't have a life. I pretty much just game develop and make stuff all day. Among like, 5 other jobs I have. But so Blockbench has kind of been my home for the last two
Rebel Strike
years.
2721. Yeah, it looks awesome, dude.
Yeah, it's really coming along. The tornadoes really started to look awesome. We just have an army out here of witches. Just fighting each other. It's awesome. Oh, we have 2 going. 3 going. Holy cow.
Rebel Strike 2721.
No wonder we're struggling.
Test subjects.
Yeah. I didn't want the tornadoes will move eventually, but they're very destructive, so in my test world I didn't want them to move around. So they're spawning these guys to throw them. I really just need to kill them every so often.
Rebel Strike 2721. LOL, fair enough.
It's funny how many just start killing them. So yeah, to get the throw effect, nobody's getting close enough to it to grab them and really throw them far. And so I'm just spawning them.
Rebel
for now.
Strike 2721.
Yeah,
Bedrock?
This is Bedrock. Yeah. A lot of villagers too.
Rebel Strike 2721. Nice.
Yeah, I don't normally do RTX or anything. It was fun to play with the tornado with the broken ass RTX on. Yeah, if you haven't been here before, I should show you the fish tank. Yeah, the fish aquarium turned out epic. You can feed them and they do tricks. And then I also did the this train set with the Christmas tree. Did that this week. I haven't decided on lights for it yet. I'll be right back. There we go. Much better. Be kind of fun to make a mini tornado. Like, maybe for the train set, the more complicated one, I add in a train traveling across the plains or something, or maybe in the mountains, and then it's like coming down a hill and maybe there's a tornado in front of it, like a little mini tornado. That might be cool. I need to add blinking on him. Man, this place really got messed up. That tornado just fucked this place up. Jeez. It destroyed these altogether. Because there were, think there's dressers here.
What the fuck are you playing on?
Playing Bedrock. Minecraft?
That's not Minecraft, bro.
It's mine Minecraft. That's how I play.
Fucking hell. God damn. Resize tool.
Sorry, I couldn't hear that. Say what?
I said resize tool. Are you playing with like mods and shit?
With what?
Mods.
Yeah. I mean, this is all my own stuff.
So you made those mods yourself?
Yeah, they're add-ons, but yeah, I made all this stuff myself.
That's cool. Why don't you play Java though?
Because Bedrock is better for what I do.
Oh.
Can't really make a living in Java.
But you sell stuff like this?
Yeah, I'm a game developer, is what I do. What I do.
What you do? You get like lots of money from it.
I'm not, I mean, enough to feed myself once in a while. I wouldn't say lots, but it's
free money.
something, yeah, pays the rent.
That's good.
I don't have to work at Wendy's.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. Do you sell? Wait, do you sell them on like the market, like the bedwork
I have
market thing?
Yeah, I have games in Marketplace. Yeah, it's not this stuff. Nobody wants to play it. HD stuff.
Oh. Like,
But,
do you
yeah.
do custom stuff?
Yeah, I have two games in Marketplace: Dragonfire and Dragonfire Nations.
That's pretty cool. That's what's up, man.
I don't know where those just went. They were just there. My plates disappeared. Oh. Ah, you silly thing. The lantern grabbed them. There we go.
Yeah. I'm trying to make my own server.
You're trying to make your own server?
Yeah, I'm having a video up now about Minecraft NPCs and lobby plugin.
Nice. Yeah, it's definitely a lot of work.
Oh yeah, I know. It's fucking hard too. I can't find a survival server that's good, so I'm just making my own.
Yeah, that's a lot of the problems. The question always comes back to, why can't you find one that's good? And how do you prevent that same issue from happening in yours?
Yeah, so I'm gonna have. So the thing is, I have one pupil, right, who is gonna play this, who builds nice builds, right? Then they actually care about the game and they play good. They don't just like build huge fucking wood dicks and stuff, you know? Just like
Yeah.
brief it.
But how do you find those people, and how do you keep trolls out, and how do you, like, the reason why the servers suck is because the problem you're trying to solve, I don't think is solvable.
Yeah, I mean, there always gonna
unless
be
you-
something like that.
Unless you know the people, or you have like a gateway, like
Yeah.
if you're PewDiePie and you have so many people that want to play with you that you can like pick 10 people that care, or if you could like charge money and they have to pay something so there's a consequence, then you have a chance at having some accountability.
Well, what is that?
What?
So like a tornado.
Yeah, it's a tornado.
That's cool, man. Are you making that?
Yeah, this is what I'm working on right now: a volcano and a tornado.
What the fuck?
The tornado's coming along really well, but the volcano's I just started. Honestly, I haven't planned out the volcano very well yet. The tornado makes
That's not
sense
possible in Java, right?
I have no idea. I don't do Java stuff.
Yeah, okay.
But in my experience, most of the things I wanted to do in Java was, yeah, it wasn't. I mean, you can do everything in Java. Yeah, if you have like thousands of dollars and you're a programmer and you have, you know, endless amounts of time and resources and probably don't have a soul. But all of this takes me like a few hours in Bedrock. You know, so. But yeah, I'm really excited about this tornado's coming along well. Right now I don't have it moving because I don't want it to destroy my dev world, because it's very destructive. Like, it destroys blocks, it destroys trees, and all kinds of stuff. The idea is, if you build a house out of wood, the tornado should come through and just decimate your house. You know, but if you have a house out of like stone or something, then you should be fine. So that's what the tornado does now.
People.
Yeah, that's the idea. It pisses me off when I play survival and people have like a wood door and they're hiding from mobs behind a wood door. It's like, it's so unrealistic. I mean, come on. So a lot of my things that I put in the world try to, make it just a little more real or D&D-ish.
D&D, that's dragon thing.
Dungeons & Dragons, yeah. I need to,
Yeah.
on the tornado, I still need to add in some wind noises, so I need to have some hurling wind coming past you. And then I need to animate the mobs when they're lifted off the ground. So like right now, I have it in there, but it's just not working. But the closer you get, the more it is going to lift you up. Until if you get really close, then it's going to lift you up. And then at some point it may... I'm in creative mode right now, so it won't do much to me. But you can see how it's like throwing people. So that's kind of the idea, is it'll pick up cows and pick up anything that's underneath it, around it, and throw them.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So you're not controlling it?
No. It's got a mind of its own.
Oh, okay.
It's in essence an entity, so I could program it to follow people if I wanted to be an ass. You know, you just like it would be fun even to do it by name. So like if your name is X and you like jump in the game and you start playing, and every tornado you find just like follows you around. It's like, what the hell?
Bro, it would be funny if it was like a cloud that like rains down on you all the time.
Oh yeah, that would be another good one. Or smoke. Whenever you get by a fire, the smoke just always goes towards that one person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
That'd be annoying.
One of the really cool side effects of doing like AI and making games and stuff is I didn't plan that the witches would think that they could kill a tornado with magic. But they do. Like, it's just an unintended side effect that these witches want to kill this tornado, and so they throw bottles of magic at it thinking that's going to do something. And it's really just kind of a funny concept, because throughout history, you know, that's happened. Like, people didn't understand weather for so long. So it's kind of a fun thing. That's why I have the witches here, because I just saw this witch run up to a tornado and throw a bottle at it. I was like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah. Do you know what FTB Horizon is?
No, what is that?
It's like it's Minecraft, but it's like pretty cool. It's really old. It's like 9 years old. I used to play it back then. It's like you get like magic, and you gotta craft magical objects, and there's new mobs and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Probably some cooler stuff now, but yeah, I just play that.
Yeah, I've put some stuff in like Skyrim-ish. At one point, I thought maybe I could make Skyrim in Minecraft, and I could with a team of people. But by myself, it'd take me, 5 years or something.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous how much time it takes to do stuff. But I have tons of stuff built into the game already for that type of stuff. But yeah, it's ridiculous the amount of work. More or less, I use this to learn and show off and network and prototype stuff. And then some partner or someone will come to me and say, "Oh, I saw what you did. Could you make me a game?" And I'll say, "No, because I have 5 other partners waiting for me to make them games." There's a lot of demand for Bedrock developers right now.
There are?
Oh, it's just ridiculous. Even though the market is crashing, because, the economy's crashing, but it'll come back at some point. But yep, demand's been really high. It sucks that the economy's collapsing, but there's still... everybody wants help.
Yeah, I never really liked Bedrock.
Yeah, I hear that a lot, but most of those people don't use it. It's funny because almost everyone in this channel that hated Bedrock 2 years ago now are Bedrock developers, and they might still like Java, but in Java it takes you weeks to do something, in Bedrock it takes you hours. And the more you get comfortable with how easy it is to do things, like I don't do any JSON or Java or anything. I don't do any coding. I'm just a glorified toggler. I just open up Bridge, which is an IDE, and I toggle buttons. And I've created all of this content and all of this stuff just toggling stuff. And this is
How long have you
nothing.
been doing that for?
Just 2 years. I've only been playing Minecraft for like 2.5 years. I got into Minecraft because of RTX. I bought an RTX card and saw RTX demos and stuff and was like, oh, ray tracing, that's awesome. I'll go do that. And of course, it's still broken to this day. 2 fucking years later, I have a 3090 too, RTX. You know, just to make it better. Just so my RTX is better, because maybe that would fix it. Fucking assholes.
Yeah.
Luckily, I mined with it, and I paid it off in like 8 months mining. So, I got to have a 3090, and, you know, it paid for itself. Now, the market's crashed on that as well, so.
Yeah, my PC is fucking terrible.
Oh, there's never been a better time to build one or buy one. You just get
enough money.
You'd be amazed how cheap stuff is. Are you in the US or are you in a random country?
EU.
Yeah.
I live in Norway, and Norway is extremely expensive, and I can't buy from Amazon because to buy from Amazon and shipping and everything, it takes me 3 times the amount of money for it, and I need to pay for shipping. And shipping takes like 4 months, like fucking half a year.
I've tried to send stuff to Brazil and all around the world, but import taxes are so fucking high, it's a joke. Because I have stuff just sitting around that's better than stuff most people have. But
I have a GTX 960, bro.
You have a 960? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's frustrating. Yeah. This would be my advice. So there's two common options that you can typically do anywhere in the world. Almost everywhere has some form of e-waste recycling or e-waste concept, and those e-waste places take perfectly good systems and a lot of times just flip them or throw them away or try to pull parts out of them and get metals out of them. So a lot of times you can go to those places and you can get really nice systems for really low prices. And you can always give them a sob story. So I actually have 3 options. That's e-waste. The second option is a lot of retailers that sell computers also take them in to recycle them or repair them. And what happens is a lot of old people and a lot of people don't know what they have, and they don't know when something's broken because of Windows or hardware or whatever. So I've seen people take really nice, like $3,000 Alienware computers, like 70-year-old person carries this computer into Best Buy to give it to them to have them recycle it. And that probably had, you know, $2,000 of good parts still in it. Even if something had fried and there was a hardware failure, all the other parts would still be good. So if you just go to a retailer that sells computers, that also fixes them or recycles them, and stand outside the door, just be nice, don't be an asshole, don't bring lots of attention to yourself, but just stand out there with a $20 bill and find somebody bringing a computer in to recycle it, and just say, hey, I'm a poor student, or I'm a college student, or I just need a PC, could I give you 20 bucks for this? And they'll say, yeah, but it's broken. And you say, it's okay, I'll just get 3 or 4 and put them together to make a good one. And they'll say, oh, thanks. They might even just give it to you, because what do they care? It costs people to recycle stuff.
The thing is, it's not really like that here.
And that could be. Everywhere's different. But if you can find those places, a lot of times they exist. Like PC repair places get junk all the time. So if you find someone that repairs a PC, they have a store and they're just sitting on stuff that they have to pay to recycle. So you can just ask them, could I have some of your junk? You can literally, in the US, you can just go through their dumpsters. It's legal.
Yeah, it's not like that here.
So
that's legal?
Yeah, it's legal if they don't lock it. If it's not locked or it's not fenced, you can just dumpster dive. Like, you go outside Verizon and dumpster dive and just hope they threw away something.
People do that either way?
Sure. Yeah, it's great money.
I've seen it on YouTube.
It's called urban gold mining. Because you can make way more money doing that than you could gold mining. Like, chopping at a rock. Like, really? There's so much gold and shit in a phone. So here's the third option, and this should work wherever wherever you're at. Every government agency has a SOP, which is just standard operating procedures, that they need to get rid of their equipment before it's outdated. So in the United States, most governments cycle their equipment every 3 to 5 years, even if it's not bad. So they take hundreds of thousands of dollars of equipment and they recycle it, or they sell it, or they give it away, or they do something with it every cycle, and it's tons of equipment. A lot of businesses do the same thing. So someone like an architect, they need to be buying new computers every 3 to 5 years, and then their old computers, it costs them money to do something with them. They don't want to go sell them on eBay or Amazon, or have to put them in a Facebook ad or whatever your local selling method is. So if you just call them up, just call up architect offices and say, look, I'm just trying to get a computer, I'm low income, I'm just trying to find some stuff. The only concern they have is the storage inside the computer, because they don't want to lose data. They're worried, oh, maybe you're a hacker. And so you can just give them the hard drive right there. Most of the time they've already pulled it out. But if that's the concern, hard drives aren't hard to get or replace. So you could just pull the hard drive out and give it to them and ease their concerns. And I don't think it's that hard to get stuff given to you if you call around and ask, because everybody's sitting on it. I tell people to give it to their kids, but it honestly just sits in a freaking office. And so what will happen is you go in, you talk to the receptionist, and you'll be like, ma'am, do you have a office or a closet somewhere with just old computer parts that are just trash you want to get rid of? And I can guarantee that office has talked about getting rid of that stuff at least 3 times a year, and nobody ever takes the time to do it. So somebody just calls up or walks through the door and says, hey, I'll do it for you, no problem. If you have any concerns, you can look through it, and then just got rid of it. You could make an entire business doing it, because to them it's a liability. It's costing them money to have it sitting there. So
the thing is, like drop shipping.
Yeah.
That's so easy, right, and stuff. But if you're trying to do something like that in real life, and especially if you're in Norway, it doesn't work like that. It's so different.
Totally, but you have architects, and every business has to have computers for every staff member, and every one of those has to be cycled every 3 years because the warranties run out, and they need them not to fail. Every point of sale, every Taco Bell, every restaurant has them, and they all have to do something with them. Now, if you don't have recycling programs, then they're just in their dumpsters and trashes. So go look through their dumpsters and trashes, because you're gonna find them. Because remember, all staff are lazy. They pick the least effort action. So if they're not required to recycle the computer, they'll just throw it away. If they're not required to do something with it, then it might just disappear. It could be somebody in the office steals them and takes them. But in my experience, in most cases, the owner or the manager doesn't want to make a decision, so they just pile up, or they're just lazy and don't deal with them. So in the U.S., probably 90% of businesses just have a room where old stuff builds up. Old cell phones. I had one client where he had lost and found, where he had all these cell phones that had been there for years. Staff had just been finding credit cards and cell phones and stuff that people had been leaving as a liquor store, and they just been throwing them in a box. And nobody had been doing anything with them. And so he's just sitting on he probably had, I don't know, $7,000 in cell phones and crap. And they're just like, oh, you want them? We don't know what to do with them. And it's everywhere. Yeah, you just have to know you just have to ask. But everybody's too scared to ask, right? And it's all about confidence. You just go in and say, hey, I'm trying to build some computer parts, or I'm trying to help the homeless or help give low-income people computers from old stuff. You got any old stuff? I'll take it off your hands. But you could make a ton of money. I know a few people that's how they make their living, just buying used stuff from the government and taking it from people and then reselling it. You can also do it with, if you like to, like, yard sale, one of the biggest ones right now is gold.
I have gold.
Gold and silver. So a lot of people will have jewelry, and the jewelry builds up over their lifetime, and they just don't think it really has a lot of value anymore. And you can just go buy jewelry, gold, and all kinds of gaudy stuff that people won't wear, especially like estate sales or yard sales where they don't know what stuff's valued and they just want to get rid of it. And so you can pick up tons of that stuff for really cheap, and then it just gets melted down.
Yeah, I can't lie. I've never actually seen like a yard sale or like a pawn shop, especially close to where I live.
Are you in the boonies? Like you're out in the middle of nowhere?
No. It's just I've never seen something like that. The only thing I've seen is the kind of like a pawn shop, but they don't sell electronics.
Oh yeah, no, you probably won't get computers at those places. That would be more for like gold and stuff. And I wouldn't do pawn shops. You'd have to do like a yard sale or estate sale or auctions. Do you have auctions? Like what happens when someone dies to all their stuff?
I don't fucking know. Goes to the
Yeah.
next of kin, I guess.
No. What if there is no next of kin? You should look and see. I bet there's auctions all the time around you. People die constantly, and all their stuff has to get sold. So someone's selling it. You just gotta find those people. In the U.S., the government even does auctions for their old equipment and their old stuff. They sell it to the people at pennies. Or say like there's a big drug bust and they take a whole bunch of stuff from the drug dealer. They sell that to the people. So you can go buy some drug dealer's car.
I can't drive, but
Yeah, but that's just the example. There's tons of that stuff.
Yeah.
If you have, I just Google auctions and e-waste and any of those places typically, even if you're in South Africa, I mean, there's so much e-waste down there. You can get screaming deals on stuff. I've sent a lot of stuff overseas, and a lot of it went to those type of places. It's funny. So people will come to the U.S. and buy our e-waste and then send it overseas, and make just a killing on it.
Hi, I want to, Cyber, I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
What is your target? Yeah, you are a developer, yes?
Wait. I missed. There's a lot of noises going on. Say that one more time.
I'm telling you, what is your target?
What's my target?
Yes.
Like
Yeah. You are,
FPS, frames per second?
no, you are a developer, yes?
Oh, yeah, I'm a game. Oh, demographic? Like, who's my target audience?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I'm not good at that. So typically a partner will come to me and say, here's a game with all the assets, put it together and make it, and they already know all of the demo, and they've already planned it all out. So the demographic I make stuff for that you see here is of one. That's me. I make what I want to make for me. So nothing you see here was ever planned to be sold or played by someone else. I might someday like put it all together in some massive pack and sell it all, but like 95% of people hate HD Minecraft anyways. Like hate with a passion. So even if I wanted to sell this world, nobody would sell it. But I could take what I've learned from like the tornado and the volcano and all these other things and go make a weather, you know, an extreme weather pack for a partner, if that makes sense. So I'm just
This
using
is
this as a way to learn.
this is in Blockbench. This is Storm.
It's Blockbench and Snowstorm. It's more particle than
And
it is entity.
nice.
It turned out great though. But like this world is more about making things breakable and making things like more Skyrim-y or interactable or making NPCs that do stuff or musical instruments you can pick up and play. You know, like I can pick up the drums and actually play the drums.
Nice.
So my biggest beef about Minecraft is it's 2022 and this game is less features than a game from the 80s. So that was kind of my purpose, was just to add in all these things that I felt like were missing. But a lot of times, like the tornado or the fish aquarium, I just have something in my brain. You know, I have a vision in my brain and I have to get it out of my brain. So this is the best way to do it. Like, this fish aquarium has been in my brain since I was like 8. And I'm in my 40s. So for 30 some years, I've had this fish aquarium in my brain.
Oh.
And I could never learn the skills needed to become a programmer to build it in like Unreal Engine or to build it in Unity, or, you know, I've been doing it for so long. Hundreds of other engines. But in Minecraft, Bedrock, I mean, doing this in Java would be a nightmare, but in Minecraft Bedrock, this took me a few days. And I can feed them. They can do tricks. I can turn them off and on. I can, in the long run, the goal is to be able to add and remove to them. So you could like take a fish out and put a new fish in.
Why you didn't put it in Sketchfab or Model Activate?
I don't know what...
Model Showcase.
Like in the Discord?
Yes.
I think I did. It just goes so fast that you can't, you know, nobody sees anything because there's so many posts. But I think I put it in there at some point. I almost never archive stuff or add it to the thing just because, honestly, people hate HD stuff. So I get a lot of hate for when I post stuff. So I don't post a lot. Sorry.
You have a channel on YouTube, yes?
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel. I'm streaming on it right now.
Can you send it for me?
Yeah. I have 2, so it just depends on what I'm doing. I have a business one, and then I have my own personal one for gaming.
Okay, send that too.
It's linked on his Discord.
Yeah, it's also on my Discord. It's also on my website too. I started putting all my guides. I have like 50 Bedrock dev guides, so I started putting all of those in on a website because they're getting really hard to manage in Discord. Honestly, my life is very hard to manage because I have a 20-plus-year-old business doing IT and technology, and I just do so many things. I have so many jobs that making a website or having a social media presence is just so difficult.
Nice.
I did the train set. This is just an early prototype, so it's a paper train set. It's not really a 3D model. But
Oh, I
this
have
is
one 3D model.
oh nice. Do
A real
you?
one.
Yeah, I don't. The problem is it takes so much effort to make a train, right? So I just don't have the time or energy to build one. But at some point, what I'd like to do is make a really advanced train set, get some really nice train cars, and then have like a really big table and a whole bunch of like advanced options with like multiple paths and you could change it. Just make like a really killer train set. I always loved having like a
Now,
train set as a kid.
now I have an idea. It is 10,000 cubes in block bench. It is will be the biggest model in block bench.
Nice. And I just take one and shrink it down and make it a mini one. But yeah, that's on my list of one of my projects is a really cool train set with something it had on in my brain. But I wanted to test it out and see how it looked, so this was my first attempt just to get a prototype done. I did the same thing with the fish aquarium. I just made a single aquarium with one fish and started there. So that, because it's, you just never know in this game what you can do and what you can't do until you do it. Oh, is that it? Nope, that's the other one. And the idea is
Yes, your work it is
these are all made
your
as
work it is
pets.
nice
Thank you.
and your idea is nice, but the Minecraft community it is they like something else, you know.
Oh, absolutely. They absolutely disdain the stuff I do, which is fine. It's such an interesting thing because it's like Minecraft is a sandbox, so you'd be amazed how many people like have to come tell me that they don't like how I play in my sandbox. Like, think about the balls on somebody that you have to go to another kid's sandbox in his yard and tell him you don't like how he plays in his sandbox. Like,
CC, I will tell you something.
what the fuck does it have to do with you? Like, go play with, you play in Minecraft how you want to play. That's the point of Minecraft, right? But for some reason, Minecrafters have to tell me that they don't like what I do. It's the strangest thing. I'm a Christian that uses cannabis for medicine, so I've seen a lot of hate in my life, and I've never seen the amount of hate anywhere else than in the Java community. It's crazy.
See, your work it is very good, but is
Yeah.
not in Minecraft community. Oh, I have my friend is working for Root Games. If you know Root Games,
I don't.
you know Valorant.
But why does everything need to be the same in the Minecraft community? The whole point of mods is that things aren't the same. We wouldn't even have like CS:GO and Counter-Strike and Half-Life and I mean every game you've played came from mods and came from people making something different than it was. So why does everything in Minecraft have to look like what those people want? You don't think there's a percentage of people that want HD in Minecraft? That's why we got RTX. That's why you see so many Java mods that do HD. So why don't all of those people matter? It's a really odd bigotry. I call Java people the Java hippies because they don't want to pay for anything and they hate everybody else that's not in the hippie community. Like, it's such a weird thing. Pixel art or nothing seems to be their philosophy. So yeah, I hear it. I'm fully aware that the Java community doesn't, in the Minecraft community doesn't like HD. I'm fully aware. I hear about it every single fucking day.
See your work. I know somebody needs your work for YouTube videos. they use HD models so much in YouTube videos.
Yeah. I mean, all of the, even Minecraft's own videos are typically in HD. Minecraft's own, like Mojang does events, and it's all fully animated, and it's not Minecraft style. But nobody has a problem with that. Oh, because it's Mojang did it. Oh, it's okay if Mojang does it. Like, you add, why do you want RTX then? Why use shaders? Shaders aren't Minecrafty. Shaders aren't the same standard. Why have beautiful lighting? Why have connected textures, optified? Why have any of that? None of that's Minecrafty. Yet the community's okay with it because it's their stuff that they want to change. But if someone else says, well, why can't I have HD textures? That's too far. Oh, it's too far. Yeah, but see, the problem is I'm old, so I don't care. When I started gaming, we only had pixel textures. So I don't want to play pixel textures. I spent my childhood dreaming about playing HD games. So why would I want to play pixel art when I spent my childhood playing pixel art?
You mean you like
personally,
Minecraft and you want HD models in Minecraft?
I enjoy the game engine of Bedrock, and I use the game engine of Bedrock to do what I want to do. It doesn't have to have anything to do with Minecraft or anybody else. I'm not selling this. I'm not forcing you to play it. I'm not Mojang trying to change your game. I'm in my own sandbox playing how I want to play. And the Java community is so bigoted that that's not okay for them.
Why it is not okay? Okay, it is your map.
I don't know. You tell me. You're the one that said it doesn't fit in, but that's what I hear every single fucking day. Like, literally every day, some Java person has to come tell me that they don't like what I'm doing.
No, I like it, but I'm telling you, it is not for Minecraft. You understand?
Why do you need to tell me that? Why do you feel that you need to tell me that? Why is it not for Minecraft?
Because Minecraft is block.
Says who? Minecraft is a sandbox. Obviously, I can make it not blocky, right? So why does it have to be that way? Because you say so? Think about how bigoted that is. Like, how hateful that is. Like, only how you want to play Minecraft is the right way. I don't want to play Minecraft that way. I'm not here to play Minecraft. I'm here to use Bedrock Game Engine to make the stuff I want to make. But see, the difference is I'm not asking you to play it. I'm not telling you to play it. I'm literally doing my thing, and people that it doesn't affect come into my world, into my sandbox, and then tell me how much they hate it or how much it's not Minecrafty. Why? Why wouldn't you just not say something?
Wait, what happened?
That's what I'm asking you. Why do you feel like you have to tell me that it's not Minecrafty versus not saying anything at all?
Because when I know Minecraft, it is block. I didn't. Any map you will see, it is.
But I'm playing Minecraft and I'm not using block, so obviously Minecraft isn't just block.
Yes, anybody.
No,
matter,
not
bro?
anybody. A bigoted part of the community feels that way. You're right. A large part of the community is bigoted against HD and anything else. It's not what they like. You're totally right. My question is, why do you feel like you have to tell me that? I didn't ask. So why do you feel like you have to tell someone else that what they do in their art and their stuff isn't Minecrafty or isn't good enough or isn't X? Would you do that at
I
like
didn't, I
Walmart, or
didn't
would
tell
you
you.
do that to your family? Would you be like, "Hey, that puzzle you put together is really cool, but that's not a real puzzle. That's not puzzly enough." Like, do you see how weird that is? Like, you wouldn't do this in any other industry. You wouldn't do this in any other where in your life. You wouldn't walk up to someone that's painting and be like, "That painting's not very painting-like." Or that music that you made isn't very rap-like. "Oh man, that could have been more rappy. Oh, that's not very rappy. That's not rappy enough." Like, it's such a weird thing.
You're right.
I don't know. It's something that you guys need to ask yourselves why you feel like you have to tell people when something doesn't fit your opinion of what it should be. Because that's not on me, that's on you. And it's gotten to the point where I get it so much that I stopped streaming for 8 months because I was so tired of getting that type of comment 5 to 20 times a day when I didn't ask. Ever. But people would come in here every single day over and over and have to tell me how this isn't Minecrafty. Like, what the fuck? Whose right is it for you to tell me that? Like, you're the judge of Minecrafty? I have 2 of like the best-selling games on Marketplace, 2 of the highest ranked games on Marketplace. And yet I get hate every fucking day for what I do because I want to do it this way. I totally 1,000% understand what I'm doing is not what the cultist Minecrafters like. Totally. And you don't have to be here. You don't have to see it. You don't have to do anything related to it. But this is what I enjoy doing. It's my happy place. And for you to come in and shit on my happy place is so uncool.
See, everything you talk about, it is right, but I'm not telling you to. I am not telling you to do not do this. It is a bad. No, I'm telling you, this it is not the Minecraft style. Only that's what I say. I didn't tell
But I
you
didn't
no. It is
ask.
bad.
I understand from your point of view that it's no big deal. But let me ask you, what if every fucking person you talk to all day, that's the only thing that they brought up? If every day you went outside, someone says, "Those clothes aren't very good. Those clothes aren't clothes enough. You need to put more clothes on. You need to change your clothes. Those aren't clothy enough for us. You're not clothy enough." If every day you go outside, people did that to you, at some point you're going to be like, "Who the fuck are you to tell me what clothes I wear?" Right? Like, at least you have to see their clothes. I'm not even forcing you to come into my stream. I'm in stream number 2, typically by myself, just trying to stay away from everybody else so that the 5% of people that do love HD, because there are a whole bunch of people that you don't see or don't know of that do love this stuff, that I do see that come by and want to see what I do. And they're really supportive, and they're like, "This is awesome. Could we play this?" Those are the people I'm here for, right? But
Anything in the life, people hate and love.
but
When a
but
new,
only
when
in
a,
Java community do they have to come out and tell you about it. I'm telling you, I am a Christian that uses cannabis for my meds, and I don't see the same amount of hate from the Christians that I see from the Java community. Like, it's crazy. It's a mental illness. It's like I'm offensive to you. So you have to tell me. You have to say something. Do you honestly not think that me as a professional Minecrafter that does this every fucking day does not know that this is not what people in, like, the big thing that they want? Are you kidding me?
No, some ones they like your work and they want to play in your maps, but some people don't want. They like Minecraft style. I didn't tell you all the people will hate your work. No, I'm
Why
telling
did you
you,
join, dude?
half of there is people who like your work and there is people who will not like
Yeah, it's
anything in the
5%.
life
It's
will be
about
like this.
95% of people hate what I do. I am fully aware of that. I like I said, I literally hear this comment 5 to 20 times a day. Not to mention the downvotes on my YouTube channel for my videos, because the Java haters have to show their hate on my content.
See, if you love this, what you are doing, okay, continue. Do not listen to anybody.
What? I've got like
Why are you
1,000
talking
hours
to me?
into this. Like, what do you think if I love it? Of course I love doing it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done it. You know how fucking hard it is to make a fish aquarium? Have you ever seen a fucking fish aquarium in Minecraft? Like, why would I need your permission to do it? That's the mental illness. It's not your fucking game.
Okay, I didn't tell you something. Do what you want. I didn't tell you do not do this. I didn't tell you something. I'm telling you, my own.
I understand. You're in a cult and you want to tell me about it. I get it. I would just request from you that in the future, when you bring up this subject with other people, that you just keep your mouth shut. If you don't have something nice to say, don't say fucking anything at all.
Okay, I will shut up.
Like, you were being really nice about it. I thought you were actually enjoying it. And then you gotta tell me how it's not Minecrafty. Like, I wish I just had a fucking penny for every time I've heard that. Dude, I stopped streaming for 8 months and went to Unreal Engine because I was so tired of the hate. Like, I don't, it changed my life because I'm getting so much hate from these people. Like, it's crazy. I don't know. I need to ask Janice to give me a channel that says Bedrock or something so people like have some heads up. I don't know. I honestly don't even stream unmuted most of the time because of it now. If you see me streaming in here like 99% of the time, I'm unmuted or I'm muted. I'm only unmuted today because it's my fucking birthday. And I was trying to have a nice time on the stream with people. Yeah, thank you. 42, magic number to life, the universe, and everything.
What?
See,
you're
bro, I'm
42.
sorry
Yeah.
That's
if
cool.
I hurt you, but I'm telling you something. I like your work. I always see your work.
But why talk down on it? What's the point?
No, I'm telling you that I know anybody. I will talk with him. He's telling me Minecraft style. You understand? And I am.
Yeah, but you tell him it's not Minecraft. I mean, it's clearly Minecraft because if it wasn't, then he couldn't be playing Bedrock. Also, Bedrock was before Java, so I don't know what you're talking about.
It's just this issue of there is Minecraft the style, which is a cult. And then there's Java the engine and there's Bedrock the engine. And there's a Java cult and there's a pixel art cult. And when you get a Java and a pixel art person that's in both cults, they just can't see it. They can't see that people can play any other way. I started playing video games in the 80s. I've lived the internet revolution. I played the first video games. I have done this for my entire life. I was there playing Half-Life mods. I played the very first Counter-Strike Half-Life mods with the
Oh, that's cool.
developers, the people that make the games today. I don't want to be playing fucking pixel art. I hate it. I grew up in that day. But I don't go into every Minecrafter stream and say, this is fucking trash. Pixel art is garbage. It's 2022. Play some fucking HD, douchebag. But yet, every Java person comes into my stream and says that to me. And normally they say stuff like, that's cursed. Just stop. Just quit. Why do you do this? Why don't you play Java? How can anybody play Bedrock? Like you're fucking cursed. Like you're dumb. Like I must be a moron for playing Bedrock. Yeah, I'm a moron because I want, 142 frames a second at 40 fucking cubes or whatever render distance. Like I'm a moron because I want to be able to do a tornado outside that can function with like 10,000 particles, and I can have thousands of entities around, and I can have custom destructibility, and I can have all of this stuff. Yeah, I'm a moron because I want to have a game that I can control and do without having to learn Java and be a programmer and sell my soul to the cult. That's the difference. And yet everybody comes in and asks those questions like it's like a miracle. It's crazy. So, welcome to an hour in the life of CyberAxe.
Well, CyberAxe. Is that the name of it?
No, I'm CyberAxe. That's who I am.
Oh, you're CyberAxe.
Yes, I am CyberAxe.
I didn't know that.
This is my company, outlandishly crafted. This is what I do for work every day. I get yelled at by Java people.
I mean, I'm a Java person. I don't hate on Bedrock.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I mean, I don't have a problem with it. I just don't play it. I'm not used to it.
That's what most people, they don't play it. They're not used to it. So, but I played Java, and I tried to use Java, and Bedrock works perfectly for me. I'm on a 3090 with like 12 cores. Java runs like a piece of shit. Like, Bedrock can do anything. Like, I can't even tell you how many entities. Like, some of these entities are at 2K. Like, these are 2K textures. They're not PNG 8-bit. They're PNG 32-bit. Full, like, 300 DPI. And the game just doesn't even care. Like, it just does what I tell it to do. And I can do all this in, like, I don't know. I set this up in, like, 2 hours. This would take me, I mean, it's just incredible how long it takes people in Java. And once again, I'd have to learn Java. And if you knew anything about me and my history, you would know I hate programming, so.
I like one YouTuber who plays Bedrock. I don't know if you've heard about him, but he's called Dallas Med.
I haven't.
No.
What kind of, does he play add-ons or is he playing survival?
Survival.
Nice.
He's played for years, though.
Oh man, there's some amazing worlds out there.
And he has a huge world.
Yeah, some of my favorite experiences were playing Earth maps. And I have a 60 gig Earth map. And I was lost for, I don't know, 2 weeks in real time, like Earth days, real days, out just I was trying to find North America. And I never found an Earth map. I didn't know they existed. There's been like rumors that there's these really big Earth maps out there, and so I jumped into the server just blind, and thought I was being trolled, and I spent weeks out in the ocean just in a boat, and then I died. There's just crazy. This one was like a 1 to 1,000, I think, which is just massive. And so I had my best experiences in those games, but I also have played like tons of D&D games and tons of roleplay games and everything over the years, and so there's just so many things in Minecraft that are missing. I should not be able to steal from villagers. Yeah, have a good
Right.
one. Thanks for chilling. There's so many things in Minecraft that need fixed. I have a big list of them that I've been trying to work on. Like, you shouldn't be able to steal from NPCs right in front of them. Like, that drives me
What?
nuts.
Still from NPCs?
Yeah, because you just, like, early game, you go to a village and then you just, like, rob the entire village.
Oh, oh,
And
like fucking villagers.
yeah, and nobody cares, and the villagers don't react, and the golem doesn't react, and it's just, it ruins the game in my opinion, because you can just, in essence, cheat and go get all these resources that were traditionally hard to get. So just having, like, fixing some of those things would be nice. Underground food, some underground food sources would be nice, like being able to eat worms or stuff like that. I don't know. Man, there are so
Never heard
many
about that.
witches around. Yeah, when you play survival, what are some of those things that piss you off?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really care. I don't have any. I like survival.
You just kind of go and play. Yeah, some
Yeah.
people are that way.
I played this for a long time though, and I stopped playing for a couple of years, and I came back like a month ago.
Oh, nice. There's been a
I've
lot
been
of
playing
changes
this.
then. Yeah.
Yeah, I played this. I started playing Minecraft in like 2011, and
Nice.
I'm only 16, so you know.
Yeah, OG, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's awesome.
If only I went to Minecon, bro, I had like OG capes.
Yeah, oh my gosh, there's got to be so much that's changed.
Yeah, and I had an OG name,
Nice. I started
but
at
I
like
changed it.
1.12 or 1.14 or something. So there's been changes, but it's not nearly as drastic as like the 1.8 and some of those others. I think most of the changes are for okay. I don't I don't know why we get like one or two mobs a year instead of them adding like all of the animals, or how about all the animals on the endangered species list? I don't know. It just seems like they could. In
Yeah,
2022,
I
it
think they
seems
had
like
too
this
little.
game. Yeah, it just seems like this game should have a lot more to it. It being the #1 game of all time, and how much money,
I don't think it's the #1 game of all time anymore. I think that's Fortnite.
Oh, it could be. With how some of those games have sold, yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. Also, Modern Warfare 2, they made like $1 billion like super quickly.
Yeah,
It was like the first week or something. It made $1 billion.
it'll be interesting to see what those stats are. But because
Yeah.
Minecraft surpassed Tetris, which had been there forever. Yeah, Tetris was at the top forever. Because it's worldwide sales, and the problem is most of like Modern War is not in China, and China is like 1 billion people, right? It's insane how much they've sold in China. I think it's 300 million. Where did I see that? I thought I saw that recently. The number was just ridiculous. Like, it just dwarfed everyone else. So I think that's partially where a lot of it comes from. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Fortnite's with mobile and all the other crap is just insane. I think those are in like 5 to 7 billion. Crazy numbers. Yeah, man, it sucks that the economy's going down, because Minecraft Marketplace was doing really good. Roadblocks has been doing horrible. The Marketplace is doing well, but the company lost like $600,000 this year.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Roadblocks is in trouble. The company's horribly mismanaged.
Roblox or Roblox?
Roadblocks.
Oh.
I mean, I guess they're probably Minecraft's biggest
There's a lot
competitor.
of people who get their account hacks on Roblox.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. The marketplace
It's,
there, I
it's too
think,
easy
is
to do too.
yeah. The marketplace there, I think, is relatively healthy. Like you could make some money. The problem is the company itself that's running everything lost a ton of money. So you could just see the entire game shut down at some point if they don't figure it out.
Yeah. I don't really play Roblox, but there are some Roblox game developers that make some crazy games.
Yeah.
Like really, actually good quality games.
One of the partners I work with, or I was working with, was making some stuff over there. So I just check it out every once in a while. But yeah, it's not my thing.
Yeah, I don't play Roblox either.
Even Minecraft is still none of my friends will play Minecraft. Like it's a struggle just to get people to play.
Yeah, I'm guessing you play with people who are like younger.
No, the only people that if someone is gonna play with me, yeah, it's the younger people. All my friends want to play Modern Warfare or Halo or Battlefield or something. They're not the creatives. They're the spawn die. Spawn shoot
I'll play
die.
Modern Warfare.
Yeah, I play. I mean, they just won't play this stuff. That actually might be the next thing I do. Ooh, maybe I'm gonna go do that actually. So yeah, I'm gonna go play some Warzone. It looks like I've got some friends playing, so I might jump over there for a little bit. But it's been nice. Thanks for trying to defend me. I've tried. I got to the point where I like ask more and push more, but
yeah,
like I said, I almost think it's a mental illness, or not. I don't want to say illness, but I think it's just a mental block that they can't see it. Because when I try to bring it up and I try to address it, they just are helpless to like.
Yeah, I wasn't here the whole time, so I thought you were talking to me and about.
No,
me.
I'm sorry, and I hate to even like address it. It's one of those things that it just pisses me off at times, and it's just one of those like. I barely ever am unmuted in here, and even when I am, it's like I'm like a magnet. It's like what the fuck. So yeah, no, is what it is. So yeah, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, you too, man. Yeah, bye, bro.